Welcome to another DragonLance Saga Readings episode. My name is Adam, and today I'm reading the DC comic DragonLance number 33, The Legend of the Blackgem, Part 1 of 2, on Death of Pain. I'd like to take a moment and thank the members of this channel, and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. The dead of night, somewhere in southern Hosk, between the League of Minotaurs and Thenol. I don't hear anything behind us, Riva. I think we've lost the Minotaur patrol. We lost a lot more than that, girl. Those horn-headed freaks almost killed us. Look what they did to poor Griff. Instead of complaining, Scrum, how about carrying your share of his weight? Quiet, all of you! If we have lost them, we don't need your yammering leading them straight back to us before we find shelter. On Death of Pain. Well, we can all quit bellyaching. Look! Gods, you can't be serious, Scrum. The place is littered with Minotaur dead. What if they come back, or the villagers turn us in for fear of retribution? And what if we're hit by lightning? Anything might happen, Sulai. But it's certain poor Griffin will die if we don't get him some help. We've got to take a chance. Wait here while I scout the area. Blast it, Riva! Wait! Riva's Silvercrown does not heed her companion's warning. She can ill afford such caution with Griffin's life in the balance. But the warrior's instinct is strong within her. No matter what the need, she will not charge headlong into possible doom. Her steps will be slow, each footfall planted carefully. Sword ever at the ready. Every sense straining to catch the slightest sound, sight, or scent that might herald danger. She will not be caught unawares. Huh? Stand where you are, or by Paladine, I'll skewer you before you take another step. That won't be necessary, dear girl. I mean you no harm, I assure you. I've just your word on that now, don't I, stranger? My word, young lady, usually suffices in all matters. What? Ah, yes, of course. You're injured. I can help. Gather your companions and come to my house, there at the end of the road. I'll be waiting. What? What was that all about? Nothing since her arrival in Taladas was quite like that touch. So soothing, reassuring, instilling unreasoning trust where unyielding suspicion should reign. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. You don't have to like it, Scrum. If Riva trusts her, that's good enough for me. In here, quickly. Lay him on the bed. I will see to his wounds. Look, don't think we're not appreciative for the help, ma'am, but with the League of Minotaurs after us, we're not exactly welcome visitors in Thenol. Who are you? I am called Tykel, Riva Silvercrown, and all in need of assistance are welcome in my home. You're a healer, aren't you? I am a priestess of the cult of Miss Laxa, yes, though my oath prevents me from saying more. Oath or not, Tykel, you're taking a big risk by helping us. Please, make yourselves some tea. I felt your need. I could do no less than to seek you out and help, whatever the risk. Besides, the people of this village hold no love for the League. This is all fascinating, but what about Griff? He's hurt bad, lady. Patience, Scrum. He is in no danger whilst the medicines brew. In the meantime, I will tend to the rest of you. Heal wounds. That feels wonderful, Tykel. In my native land, healers never showed such awareness and sensitivity. Well, I know not what part of the world you hail from, but in Taladas we are born to the calling, with the sensitivity to know pain and suffering. It has been so since the days just after the cataclysm, since she who has become as a patron saint to the cult, Monsieur Genier. I have heard that name, but I didn't know she founded the cult. Monsieur did not so much found the cult as serve as an inspiration, a standard to which practitioners might aspire. She was a young girl, born amongst the nomads of Yuigan and chosen by the fates to fulfill a role she never asked for. But that is something you can well understand, eh, Riva Silvercrown? The woman knows, as though the great Paladine spoke to her. Of Riva's mission, laid at her feet unbidden to balance good and evil here on Taladas. And as the cleric begins to speak of events which transpired many generations before the birth of her forebears, Riva knows Tykel's words are meant for her. It began, as I say, in Yuigan. On the western slope of the Ilqua Mountains, 'twas there, the legends tell, that lived Monsieur Genier, youngest child of a nomadic clan of herders, keepers of goats. While they lived a simple life, to call them simple people is to wrong them most grievously. For of such simplicity is mankind compromised. Of a good life, lived day to day, of pleasure derived from the accomplishment of one's appointed task. Of distant friends, seldom seen, but always welcome. Of the warmth of familiar love. Such was the life of the clan Genier of Yuigan. So they believed it would be forever. So it might have been, save for the fates which then, as now, were discontent to leave even the simplest life to its course. Hoofbeats! Who approaches? I know them not. But they are harbingers of disaster. Faster, my friends! Ride like the wind! As though your very souls did depend on it. Aye, run, spawn of the miserable house of Solars! Flee in the face of the inevitable! Get down here, and God help us should they see us. Prepare to meet your doom! The men of the Genier clan were no strangers to the blood of slaughter, of the blade slitting the throats of sheep and goats. But men should not die thusly in dishonorable combat. But on this day, they did, most terribly, without mercy, like beasts. That one, he holds what we seek. Aye, 'tis here. We may go now, and leave these for carrion feed. Dear gods and devils! Are they gone, Father? Gone, yes. All of them. Gone. But why, Father? What just happened? Father! That one! He's alive! So he is, if only just. Quickly! Let us make home with him. Stop dawdling and lay the table, Missia. Your father and brothers will be here any moment, hungry as bears. When aren't they? I swear those men are... Oh! Oh! Mother! Oh, God! The pain! Help me! Missia, what is it, daughter? Oh, God! I'm cut! I feel the wounds everywhere! But I see no wounds.
What is this, wife?
It's Missia, my husband. She's...
Then best you rouse her. We'll need her to help minister to this one's wounds.
By the gods! What happened? Are any of you injured?
We are unharmed. The Black Knights who did this were concerned only with the slaying of this one and his companions.
He was the cause of her pain. Let me see. Oh, he is cut deep. Missia, are you well enough to help me? I must fetch herbs to staunch the bleeding. I think so. Cleanse his wounds while I am gone. Missia could not say how she knew this, nor did she know why, while every fiber of her being cried out to flee his presence. She was drawn to him, unable to resist the compulsion to lay hands upon his tortured form, to steal his pain, to make it her own. She felt what he felt. They were as one. And then, when she believed she could contain his agony no longer, she was released from her thrall.
Daughter!
Father! The way she looked, her screams, as though one possessed. What did happen to her?
I do not know. I know not how, but I do know what. She has pulled me back from grave's brink. By all that is holy!
While a short ride from the Genye home,
I come to you with news of victory, my great lord by law. For the knights of the House of Taladas have been slain as you did command. In their prize? 'Twas as you said, my lord, and I do offer it to you. The Black Gem, at long last, the power to destroy for all time the accursed House of Taladas, to bring all of Taladas under the sway of mine own dark hold. The world shall be mine, but hold, what is this I sense? He lives! Curse you! He lives! That cannot be! I slew him with my own blade! Then you are either an incompetent buffoon or a simple fool, either of which earns you one fatal taste of the power of the Black Gem. No, my lord, I beg of you, mercy! There is none in me to give. The rest of you, take your mounts, for we've work to do ere we leave this forsaken land.
if you're up to it, we would be curious as how you came to be here.
I owe you my life, sir. My story is the least I can offer in payment. I am Marsvel Taladas, eldest son of the House of Taladas. I came to this land at the behest of my father, sent from my ancestral home with the Black Gem, an ancient and mighty talisman. Entrusted to my family's safekeeping since it was taken from the Dark Hold for the good and protection of humanity. The Dark Hold has made sporadic attempts to regain the gem over the years, but since Bylar assumed power, he has vowed to level our house and take it back. So I was sent to bring the gem to a place of safety, where even Bylar's evil would be unable to reach it. But Bylar's forces overtook us short of our goal and slew my companions, loyal friends, who I shall long mourn. As I would have died, but for your daughter's power.
Me? Are you mad? I have no power.
Hush, girl! Forget not your station. Can it be that you truly do not know? You have the power of the healer, Missia?
You are mistaken, my lord.
Am I? How then to explain how moments ago I was near death from my wounds, and now stand before you, hale and hearty? I have seen mention of such powers in my studies of ancient sorceries. This is a gift from the gods. Perhaps Mixlasa.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it, I said!
Daughter!
She tried to deny his words, but she could not. She had felt his pain before she saw him. She had made him whole again with her touch. Missia knew herself to be cursed with the pain of others. Her simple, comfortable world shattered by the frightening touch of sorcery. What did her people know of such things? How was she expected to live with this gift? A gift that would draw the sick and pained to her door, wanting to leave their agony with her, slowly but ever so surely destroying her with their hurt. How could she hope to ever again find peace?
Missia, might I speak with you, my friend?
Keep away from me!
Please, I shall keep my distance. I only wish to talk, to help if I can.
What can anyone do for me?
Perhaps nothing, except offer their friendship and support.
I have all that from my family. What I need is a way to rid myself of this curse.
Is it truly a curse, Missia? Your possession of the power marks you as one touched by the gods, blessed with the ability to heal.
I never asked for it. I don't want to keep it.
I am sorry you feel that way, but who am I to deny your will? I am in your debt, and I would help you if you will allow me. I will be journeying to a place high in these mountains to try to take the Blackgem back from Bylar. It is a place of great power, holding mayhap the solution to your problem. If that is what you truly desire.
It was. But even as Missia and the young Lord Solars started down the mountain to the Genye home.
Hold! The Black Gem points to this miserable hovel! The Solar's whelp has been here. I would know his business.
Though her father Genye and his sons tried to arm against Lord Bylar's threat, they were no match for his soldiers, and were easily taken and brought before the Dark Lord.
Speak to me, old man. Tell me where I might find Lord Solars. No, I cannot. You mean you will not, but it hardly matters. For the Black Gem can easily tell me what you will not. Still, I am unaccustomed to having my word denied, old man. You will pay for that. We will need your parents' consent if you are to accompany me to... Misia, what is wrong?
It hurts. Dear gods, the pain. Oh, mother, father, I feel them. Their pain.
What is this I sense? The black gem pulsates with antithetical energies, pain and comfort. I know the pain source, but the other can mean but one thing. The benevolent power aids Marshall and must be obliterated. Speak to me, girl. Tell me what you feel.
It is my family. Their pain that I feel. Misia knew this as sure as she had ever known any fact. As they died. And she wept at her knowledge and the sorrow it brought. The power that Marsville Solars had seen as blessing brought her nothing save pain, had forced her to share in the agony of deaths of her loved ones. She could stand it no more. And though Marsville could only imagine the pain his young charge had endured, he knew too that there was no time to comfort her. The deaths of the Genyes could only be the handiwork of the evil Lord Bylar, and he would next be seeking out the Lord of Solars, drawn to by the power of the Blackgem. But Marshall sought only to escape, to survive, for only in that way could he ever hope to stop Bylar and gain vengeance for the girl's family against the Lord of the Darkhold. To be continued. Thank you for tuning in to this DragonLance Saga reading. What did you think of the comic? Have you ever read DragonLance comics before? Feel free to email me at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the DragonLance Saga, and I thank you for joining me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slanjavar.